Today, on the auspicious occasion, the Supreme Lord of the world, the Master of the according to the societal norms, Nanda Maharaja also Nanda Maharaj called all of the Brajvasis. He gave invitation to all the Brajvasis, to Brahmins. When he called Brahmins, he celebrated a grand festival. It is said in the Shastras, before the umbilical cord is cut, Sutak is not celebrated. What is Sutak? He called the Brahmins. He gave due respect to all of the Brahmins and gave alms and darshana to all of them. Brajvasis do this very beautiful kirtan. He gives a horse to a young lad so that he can go from one place to another on a horse. And person who is a little bit old, he is gifted an elephant so that he can ride the elephant. And to very old people he gave a palanquin so that they can travel easily. There were delicious prasadam also made. There were different food preparations according to different kinds of people. Since old people do not have teeth, so what did he give them? He gave them liquid delicacies. So that they can relish it easily, like kheer, halwa, delicacies that do not require your teeth. And to young lad, what did he give? Those who have strong built teeth, what did he give them? So this is how Nanda Maharaj gave alms and food according to the person who was receiving it. So gave money and donations to people. There is no scarcity in the house of Nanda Maharaj. In Gopal Champu Grantha, but when Krishna does Lila in this Bhoma Vrindavan, then we can observe Krishna's Janma Lila. So how is it celebrated? How is birth Lila celebrated in the Aprakat Golok Vrindavan? There is this bhav that Krishna took birth from the womb of Mother Yashoda, and they celebrate this occasion. All the people from their houses take different delicacies and sweets from their own houses, and they do beautiful kirtans. In Prakat Lila there is this kirtan, Nand ke Anand Bhayo. Jai. Krishna is Anand Swarup, or the happiness. He's the symbol of happiness. There's always an opposite word related to all the words, but the word Anand, it does not have such any word that is against it. Anand means only happiness. It is an eternal dham. That immortal eternal dham is made by Yogamaya, manifested by Yogamaya. आनंद विपरीत योगमाया के द्वारा बना योगमाया के द्वारा बना योगमाया ऐसी व्यवस्था करती है Yogamaya arranges everything there. All the Brajvasis are drowned in happiness and they are dancing and singing. One Brajvasi is coming for darshan of Krishna, and other person is going after doing darshan, but all of them have the same feeling. They are thinking, what is the embodiment of happiness? What is this Anand? What is this happiness that has taken birth? So those who have taken darshan and those who are coming for darshan, when both of them are meeting each other and they are saying, so they are asking each other, what is Anand, what is this happiness that has arrived in Nanda Baba's house? So the one who saw is explaining that the child has beautiful eyes and face, and then he left. Then again someone was coming from doing darshan, and again this question was raised by another group of individuals who met on their way. Then they asked, how is he the embodiment of happiness? One is coming and one is going for darshan. So when they asked, so he spoke a little and then he fainted. The third person who came from doing darshan, as soon as he started to speak, he fainted. After doing Bhagavad darshan and seeing this beauty, the roop of Sri Krishna, if someone takes darshan once, that person faints. What is the meaning of this? We do darshan, we do Guru darshan, Bhagavad darshan. Darshan means to see. But what is the bhav that we have while we are taking darshan? Whichever bhavna or emotion you have, the feeling you have, you get to see that roop only with which you have the perspective that you are taking along with yourself beforehand of taking darshan. You will get darshan of Lord according to that perspective only. What is the meaning of this? What is your bhav? Does your bhav has love? So through the help of Yogamaya, he is manifesting his love all around. He is the embodiment of love. Krishna is the embodiment of love himself. That is why he is called prema-mayi Bhagavan. If someone does darshan, remembers him, then that person is not able to live in this materialistic body. So the third person, when he came and asked, how is the son of Nanda Maharaja? So as soon as this question was asked, the person, he fainted and was not able to reply to the question. There is so much happiness in doing the darshan of the Lord that people faint. Ananda janit murcha. The amount of happiness that you have in your heart, so the same amount of virebha or the separation mood erupts in your heart. Because the thing that we are seeing, the thing that we are doing darshan of, when someone remembers that thing, Nanda ke Anand, then it is very difficult to explain it in words. So Bhagavan is prema-mayi. He is the embodiment of love, filled with love. Love is God and God is love. God is the embodiment of divine love. This is written in Bible. The amount of love that you have in your heart, that percentage only will be able to do darshan of the Lord. When the third person was asked, that how was Anandakanta Brajraj Krishna, when the third person was asked, they were able to take darshan that much only. The amount of potential or the percentage of love that you have in, they wanted to be one with the Brahma, or they wanted to Brahmleen. Those who want to be one with the Brahma, they also have love in their heart. But it is in a very menial percentage, a very little percentage. Bhagavan is also Brahmananda. Today, Brahmananda is someone whose you get happiness while seeing or taking darshan of that person. If we compare it with love, then Brahmananda is like a little glow insect. Globo. In Chaitanya Charitamrita it is given. How is Brahmanand towards these people? It's like a glowworm, very little in comparison to it. Have you ever seen a glowworm? In Kartik month you will be able to see the glowworms. When there is a very dark night, you will see these glowworms glowing. Why I am giving this example, that the people who want to be one with the Brahma, In reality, those people are called brahmavati. Which kind of love they have in their hearts is like that little glowworm, which is very little in quantity. It is as little as a glowworm. They have happiness, but when we compare it with Brahmananda, it is insignificant, just like that little glowworm. Those who want to be one with the Brahma, there is happiness in Brahma, but they are present like a person who is there in a coma. That is why it is said that please leave this discussion of knowledge or gyan. There are 3 sections. First one when he was returning after doing the darshana of Krishna. So he said that how were you able to see that embodiment of love? So he spoke 1 or 2 words and then he went away. The other person, when he was asked, the other person was asked to describe it. He elaborated a little bit more on the previous person, but the third person, he was not able to utter any word because love manifested in his heart. After going through these several stages of love, whatever state you have at the time you are going for darshan, you will get darshan according to that level only. There is a money called as Vedurya money. Does anyone have that money? No one has ever heard that name even. Have you heard of the name of different jewels? Yes, you have those jewels. You know about them. What is the significance? When you do darshan of Lord, there is so much happiness in doing darshan of the Lord that your eyes water starts coming out from your eyes. And if you start describing how Lord was, then your throat gets choked. You are not able to describe. In Shikshastak, it is given that how can I explain? There is no difference in nam and nami. There is no difference in nam and nami. That is why God Himself in Kali Yuga came in the form of Nama. He manifested in the form of Nama in this Kali Yuga. In other yuga, He came in different manifestations, in different avatars. But here, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Himself, He manifested Himself in the form of Katha, in the form of Nam. So the third person, when he did darshan of the Lord, he fainted on the spot. These are 3 types of people who are doing darshan of the Lord. The first one is simply doing darshan of the Lord. When he is asked to describe how the embodiment of happiness or the love was, so the first person, he spoke something in general. But the third one that was going, wearing beautiful clothes, when he was asked to describe, this is the second person, he was able to speak only one or two words while describing the embodiment of love. But the third person, when he saw the Swarup of the Lord, he fainted. What is the Swarup of Krishna? Can anyone describe how he looks? The Roop of Bhagavan is so beautiful. All of your worldly desires and your world will get destroyed. That is why it is said that if you take darshan of the Lord once, you won't be able to speak. You won't be able to utter any word. And there will be so many different waves of happiness in your heart that will collide. And at that point of time, you won't be able to describe the happiness that you are experiencing. So Mahaprabhu in Shikshashtaka is saying, so the third person who was asked about his darshan of the Lord, he fainted. There are different types of bhakta. There are many kind of devotees. There are some who do not even take darshan of the Lord, but when they just merely hear the name of the Lord, they get crazy. One example is Srimati Radhika ji. They get dazed just by hearing the name of the Lord. So what it is saying, that for Bhagavad Darshan, there's a special kind of jewel by the name of Vedure Mani, which has 7 different kinds of colors present all at once. It depends on you which angle you are seeing and which color you are able to observe. So just like that, Bhagavan is like that Vedure Mani or the Vedure jewel himself. So he's giving darshan to those who he wants to give and destroying the others. Bhakti Vinod Thakur is doing Kirtana. In this Kirtana of Bhakti Vinod Thakur, in Vrindavan Parikrama, when we go near Keshi Ghat, we do this Kirtan. What did I say? There's a very beautiful Govinda Mandir there. Once you take darshan of the Lord, you will get crazy, you will get mad. But our Acharya Path are saying that even crazy people are doing bhajan. How does a crazy person or a mad person does bhajan? A mad person has never seen the Lord. So what does a mad person or a crazy person do? He gets entangled in the love that he got from doing darshan. If you do darshan of Lord once, you get crazy. So who wants to do darshan of the Lord? Once you will fear that everything will be destroyed, all your world will get trampled down, and second you will get mad or crazy. So does anyone wants to do darshan of the Lord? Who does darshan of the Lord? But in reality, there is so much happiness in doing the darshan of the Lord. On the front, you might look as if you are crazy or you are mad. In Srimad Bhagavatam, it is described that when you have the darshan of the Lord, the person gets mad and crazy. So when does Bhagavan give his darshan? When a sadhak reaches the prem dasha, or you might want to have darshan of the Lord, but Lord is not giving you darshan now. Why he is not giving you darshan now? Because you have materialistic and worldly desires. So Lord is saying, no, I won't give darshan to this person. That is why it is described in the Shastras. There are two things that might erupt on doing the Bhagavad darshan. It's either lust or anger. For Kans, it was anger that erupted in his heart when he did, and fear as well. He became fearful of the Lord. Day and night he was fearful of the Lord. He had this fear when Vishnu will come and kill him, and he was chanting Vishnu, Vishnu. And he wanted to kill Vishnu because he was angry. That is why Bhagavan, he cleanses the heart of the sadhak. He won't give you darshan just now. And can you see, can you do darshan of Lord by these materialistic eyes of yours? For these, you need aprakrita divya, divine eyes. You need the transcendental divine eyes. And when you do that darshan, you get crazy, you get the topmost happiness. In Srimad Bhagavatam, in Narad Vyas Samvad, it is mentioned, Narad Ji is saying that by doing mantra japa, when my heart got cleansed, it got pure. I did prarthana, I did in the feet of Lord, and then he gave me darshan in the form of a single strand of thunder, and then I got fainted seeing that little thunder, and I got fainted when I saw that. And I don't know for how long I was fainted. I do not know how long it took me. So when I again got my consciousness back, I again remembered the darshan of the Lord, how beautiful they were. Then I again did some prarthana in his feet, because he remembered the darshan of the Lord. He again did prarthana in the lotus feet of the Lord. There was an akashvani, or there was a sound from the space. They said that when you continuously do bhajan, then your these body, which is made of 5 elements, will leave, and then you will get a divine body, and then with that divine on the Lord. Leave him. See Yudhishthira Maharaj. What did he not get from the Lord? Yudhishthira Maharaj. He got a big kingdom. But they declined everything and moved forward and started moving towards the heaven. First is Yudhishthira Maharaj, then is Bhim, followed by Arjun, followed by Sahadev, and last was Sahadev. And then after that, there was Draupadi following the Panch Pandav. They are moving forward, and one by one they are coming down. And who reached finally? It was Yudhishthira Maharaj. And when he came near heaven, so the heaven, where are you coming, Yudhishthira Maharaj? So Yudhishthira Maharaj said, I am coming in heaven. So they asked Yudhishthira Maharaj, why are you coming to heaven? What is your purpose of visit here? In Mahabharata of time, why? Because he said that Ashvatthama got killed in the war. But Yudhishthira Maharaj said that I am a person who always follows truth. I never lie. At that point of time, Lord called Bhim and said that there is an elephant by the name of Ashvatthama. So Lord asked Bhim to kill that elephant by the name of Ashvatthama. So Bhim, using his gada, killed that elephant called Ashvatthama, and only then Yudhishthira Maharaj spoke that Ashvatthama got killed in the war. But he spoke, it was a human or an animal. So when the word human came, he got fainted. Then Draupadi's brother. So Dronacharya got fainted at that point of time, because when he heard about the human, because Ashvatthama was his son. So at that point of time he got fainted, and then Draupadi's brother Drupad, he came and killed him, that rishi, with the help of his so because they played with him during that time of the war, he also got to see the hell when he was visiting heaven. What is the definition of dharma? Dharma will all the activities that correspond with the Lord, that are okay, if even if you're doing something wrong, but that is for the good of the Lord, or it is like for the Lord, it will be considered dharam. But all the activities that do not have Lord in it, when the heart gets pure and it does not contain any worldly materialistic desires, and it gets so pure at that time, only then through the transcendental divine eyes you will be able to have darshan of the Lord, when your heart will get immensely pure, free and rid from all the worldly and materialistic desires. We are saying that they are going for doing the taking darshan of Krishna, but there are three types of eyes we have. One is Kam Chakshu and one is Prem Chakshu. Until the time we have Kam Krodh in our hearts, so that will be called as Kama Chakshu. If you have desires, so until you have desires, you will not get darshan of the Lord. With whatever bhavna you have, when you go for the darshan of the Lord, you will get darshan according to that bhavna that you took. So that is why I am saying Lord is like the Vedurya Mani, which has all the 7 colors at the same time. A mani or the jewel that has Vibhya or all the 7 colors present at the same time. But it depends on the perspective and the angle that you are looking at. Similarly, Bhagavad Darshan is like that. It is similar to that. That is why I was saying Nanda ke Anand bhayo. Coming back to the Katha, the first person is not describing anything. The second person, he gave some 1 or 2 words in general but did not explain it nicely, but the third person got fainted. Because there is so much of happiness in Bhagavad Darshan that it is indescribable. You do not have any words for that. Did you understand? What is the roop of the Lord? Like Radha ji, when she is meeting Krishna and when she is coming out from the Kunja, she met with Krishna in the Kunja and she is coming out from that Kunja. And just as she was coming back from the meeting from Sri Krishna, Lalita Devi was standing by the door of the Kunja. So Lalita Devi is saying, "Hey Radhe, you are coming here after meeting Govind. Please describe." Lalita Devi in return that if you have ever met with Krishna, please in detail. I have never met with Krishna. Significance, the power of nama. This is the significance or the power of nama. Especially in Kali Yuga, Bhagavan has given everything in his Nam. Once you keep doing that Nam, you will feel the ultimate happiness. The amount of Harinam that you do, the same amount of happiness will be ignited in your hearts.